Hey, good morning, good afternoon, folks. This is Wesley Virgin. That one word is failure. Okay. Getting ready to go to a family reunion here, so I'm gonna let you guys jump in here right now. I want to talk about failure real quickly. How many of you have actually failed at something? You know, because everybody that's watching me, like yourself right now, you want to be rich. I know. You want to be a multimillionaire, or maybe you just want to do better in life. But this thing called failure is disturbing a lot of you, which is not allowing you to become successful, okay? So I want to deep dive into failure, and I want you to consider what I'm saying here. And if there's any value to you, I want you to use it, okay? Yes, I'm a multimillionaire. Yes, my life is very successful in all areas of life, in my opinion. And what I want to do is I want to provide some value here. So as I'm driving my Rolls Royce here, focusing on the road, I'm going to do this video, okay? And I want you to write this below, everybody, okay? If you can hear me, hit the like and share button, okay? Hit the like and share button if you can hear me clearly. A committed man, a man that is committed, failure doesn't exist, okay? Now, I want all men, all women that's listening to this video here as I'm driving, I want that to repeat in your mind. Let me say it one more time, and I want you to comment that below. A committed man or woman, for a man that's committed, failure doesn't exist for him or her. And now a lot of you may be thinking about that. What do you mean, Wes? Well, let me ask you guys a question. How many of you have actually failed in business? Maybe failed in school, right? How many of you have failed in life, in relationships? All of you may say, me, Wesley. Yeah, I'm failing right now, right? So my question to you is this, okay? How do you know that you indeed failed? Okay, I'm talking to you. Like, how do you know that you actually failed? I asked myself this question maybe 7 years ago when life wasn't going the way that I thought it should be. And I asked myself, and I was failing. Somebody asked me the same question. They said, well, Wesley, how do you know? You know, how do you know that you're actually failed? And what I learned was this, and I want you to consider this, that for failure to take place, a person must make a decision that he or she has failed. You get it? Like, you have to make a decision and say, you know what? I've been doing this thing for 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. I failed. I quit. I give up. Like, the human being has to say, like, yourself to yourself, that, you know what, I failed, okay? Or somebody outside of you may say, you know what, you're failing. You are a failure. Maybe your parents, your friends, maybe your teachers, maybe your boss, right? Your manager. They may say, hey, you're failing. You failed at that. It didn't work out. But you decided to believe that authority or that person that said that you failed, okay? And I'm gonna let you guys go. I just want to do this real quickly here. It was just on my mind while I was listening to some audio here in the Rolls Royce, right? See the R's? Double R? It's a beautiful car, by the way. Listen, I'm gonna let you go. A committed man or woman, failure doesn't exist. For me, failure doesn't exist for me. I never fail, okay? I never failed. Everything that I do, if I'm not getting the results, all that is to me is a lesson to learn what not to do. That's it. But it doesn't mean I'm a failure. Like, it doesn't mean you're a failure if you fail your grades in school. It doesn't mean you're a failure if you're working in business, you're losing a bunch of money, and you don't know how you're going to recover. That doesn't make you a failure. It doesn't make you a failure if you're in a relationship, someone cheats on you, someone hurts you, you may be cheated on somebody else, or maybe the relationship didn't work. It doesn't mean that you're a failure. You're not a failure if maybe you're not taking care of your children properly, okay? You're not a failure if you didn't have a mommy or a daddy or somebody that just love you unconditionally, okay? You're not a failure if you didn't go to college, okay? If you can't stay at one job. You're not a failure if you filed bankruptcy. You're not a failure if you've been kicked out of your home. You're not a failure if you couldn't pay the light bill. You're not a failure if you have a negative balance in your bank account right now, okay? You're not a failure at all. All those things that have taken place in your life are lessons that you must learn to get better. That's it. If it makes sense, hit the like and share button if that makes perfect sense here. I love all of you. That's why I do these type of videos here. Listen to me. This is life-changing information. A lot of you are teenagers in your 20s, 30s, 40s, and some of you are in your 50s. Once you consider and make a decision that failure is not an option because you're committed to becoming the person that God or whatever you believe in that you're supposed to be, failure is eliminated from the human existence. I want everybody to comment these words below, and I'm going to let you guys go. And thank you for the likes and shares if this resonated with you. Failure. Comment this below. Failure is no longer an option. Okay? If you truly want to be successful in your money, finances, relationships with your body, just comment these words below, please. I'm asking you to do that. Failure is no longer an option for me. Okay? I said this a long time ago. I had a negative bank balance. I was sleeping on an air mattress. I didn't know exactly how I was going to pay rent, but I said failure is no longer an option for me. Comment below, please. Failure is no longer an option. A lot of you guys looking at the Rolls Royce, right? You know, a lot of you are fascinated by this. You know, oh my God, it's a Rolls. It's beautiful. It's $400,000. How would I ever listen? Failure. If you want to drive a car like this, if you want to be able to leave your job, your 9-to-5 job, and be able to create your world, create your destiny, I want you to say this with me. I'm looking at you right here. Okay? Failure is no longer an option. I don't care where you are in your life right now. I don't care how bad it is. I don't care how mad you are. I don't care what trials and tribulations you have been through. I want you to state it. Just say it out of your mouth with conviction and with passion. Failure is no longer an option for me. Okay? You must speak those things of the things that you want to see in your existence. Failure is no longer an option. Say it. I don't care if you're driving, watching me, you're on YouTube, maybe you're on Facebook. It doesn't matter where you are. You could be in a place right now in your life that you want to be, right? Failure is no longer an option for me. Say it with conviction. Say it with passion. Failure is no longer an option. If you truly believe that, and I want you to believe that, young lady or young man, if failure is no longer an option, the only option that is left is success. That's it. Like, think about it. If failure is no longer an option, the only option is success, prosperity, joy, love. That's it. Eradicate failure from your vocabulary. Eradicate failure from your consciousness. Eradicate when someone says that you fail. Just disregard them, remove them from your life. Because right now, today, as you're watching this video, as you're looking at me, you realize that failure is no longer an option. And if failure is no longer an option, success is the only option that you will soon fulfill. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for the likes and shares. I will leave information in the description below. You can always go to wesleyvirgin.com to watch more information like this, more videos like this. Understand, I'm committed not just to myself, not just to my family, but I'm committed to you. I'm not a multi-millionaire just for me to gloat, brag, or boast. I'm a multi-millionaire as an example of a black man or a human being here on planet Earth that I didn't come from nothing and now I'm something great. And I want to share with you that you're something great. Everything that is torn, everything that is broken, doesn't mean it can't be fixed. Doesn't mean it can't be repaired. But you must understand that your mind and what you think and what you believe will determine your destiny. I love you guys. Go to wesleyvirgin.com. I will leave some links below. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. Let's go! Later. Woo!